Hey guys, in this video, we're going to walk through 7 home service businesses that you can run 100% remotely from your computer. Now, I do this in the junk removal space. Our junk removal company operates in over 40 cities nationwide, and I run it all remotely from my computer. And how you do this is you use subcontractors for the labor. So you put up an e-commerce style website where people can book your home service business online with upfront prices. Then when an order comes in, you send that job out to your subcontractors and they go do the work for you. There's a lot of examples of people doing this, but in today's video, I'm going to show you examples of 7 of the most popular, straightforward businesses that you can start 100% remotely in your town. This is a great option to run a fully remote online business in the home service industry, where it's a little bit easier to get customers. You can do some traditional marketing, local Facebook groups, Nextdoor, hand out flyers, some more beginner-friendly ways to get customers and still be able to run a fully remote online business. So without any further ado, let's jump into 7 proven home service businesses that you can offer fully remote in your town.
I also have a spreadsheet of 150 low competition service business ideas that I'll link down below in the description. Enter your email down there, I'll send it over to you.
Remote service business number 1 is junk removal. So an example of a company doing this in junk removal is GoLoadUp.com. They are a nationwide junk removal company and they run it all remotely using contractors throughout the country. And they do over $12 million a year in sales. So let me show you how it works. So you can go onto their website, click book online, enter your zip code, and when you enter that zip code, it's going to narrow it down to the contractors they have in that area and the pricing they have in that area. Click junk removal, and you can do an assortment of items or specific items. So you click on a specific item, and then you can select the items that you have for pickup. So maybe it's a recliner, and maybe it's a treadmill. The price over on the right here, so $214, is the price that they're going to charge you to pick up those items. Go next, and you can select the actual day for pickup, and it's going to offer you an in-home removal or an outdoor removal for a $5 discount. So you can just put it outside. They'll kind of do a curbside pickup, and you can enter your information and book and pay online. So once you complete that purchase and book it online, it's going to send it to their back end and automatically send it out to their contractors in that area. A lot of those are small junk removal companies looking for extra jobs. They can accept the job and then go do the pickup on that day. So they're taking payment and everything up front and then just paying out the contractors after they complete the job. As I said, I have a full breakdown of how to find these contractors and manage these contractors in another video that I'll link down below. But this is just an example of how LoadUp does this in the junk removal space. Now, if we go back and click junk removal, we can also do an assortment of items. And if you pick an assortment of items, so a large pile of junk, you can pick, is it a single truckload, 2 medium-sized truckload, large truckload, so 2 pickup trucks worth. So we'll say a medium truckload. And they'll give you an upfront price based on that truckload. What we do in junk removal is if it's a full load like this of assorted items, we'll let them book with an estimated price online for a medium-sized truck. So maybe it's $250 for an assortment of junk that fits a medium-sized truck. We'll authorize the payment, and then we'll only charge the payment upon completion of the job. So if there's a discrepancy about the amount of junk that they have, our driver or the customer will call our dispatch center and we can figure out the price on the spot. But our drivers are not taking payment at each job. All the payment and contact comes through our dispatch center, and then we are paying out the drivers for that specific job later. Remote home service business number 2 is a handyman business, focusing on specific tasks people need done in their home. So an example of a company doing this is Poles.com. They started with just TV mounting services and have expanded into a lot of other kind of handyman tasks. But if you go to their services, enter TV mounting, you can book and pay online for a TV mounting, and they'll walk you through a whole bunch of steps to figure out exactly the size of your TV and how you want it mounted to give you an upfront price. Schedule online, and it's going to come into their booking form where you can select a lot of the details about your specific job to get a price. So if it's just say a 61 to 80 inch TV, enter your zip code. Again, this is going to narrow it down to their contractors and pricing in your specific area. And it says select the bracket type. Fixed, tilted, full motion. So we'll just say tilting. Do you have a spot in mind for the TV? Just on the wall. And you select your wall type. We're going to do drywall. And then they have some upsells: conceal the cords, install a sound bar, and it's all kind of upcharging you additional cost for those services. So we'll just do install a wall cord concealment power. You got a price over here on the side, so $473, and that's for TV mounting. They're going to put a tilting bracket in. They're going to also conceal the cord in the wall for you so you don't see any of the cords hanging out. And that's $473 for that service. Then you can select the time of day that you want someone to show up, put in your address, and book and pay online. Now, as I said, Pols started with just TV mounting services, and now if you look at all the other services on their website, they've got home appliance repair, other handyman services, iPhone repair, smart home installation, garage door repair, and plumbing services. So they're expanding into a lot of other areas. And if you go to say like plumbing services, they've got a service call fee of $89 that pops up automatically, and you enter in some details about your job. Maybe it's a garbage disposal replacement, select the day, and where the technician should come to. So they're taking the $89 in your credit card online to book that job. Then it says, how do service call fees work? A technician will review the scope of work in person and confirm their service rates with you. If you wish to move forward with the repair, we will waive the service fee from the total price offered by the technician. And you can also decline the repair and simply pay the $89 for the service call. But there's a lot of different home service kind of tasks that they're offering on there and booking online upfront, just like an e-commerce store. Remote home service business number 3 is a car detailing business. Now, an example of someone doing this is Spiffy. So getspiffy.com if you want to check it out. You can book some car services or car detailing 100% online on their website. So they've got mobile car wash and detail that you can book online. And again, they've got 100% upfront prices here. So an exterior, interior wash for a sedan, $69, non-sedan, $79, not just a basic wash, all the way up to a detail for $300, $350, depending on the size of your car, that you can just go through and fully book online. And this is just an example where you can do upfront prices based on the type of wash and the car that you have. Then you can send your contractors, just like the other examples, send your contractors out to do that cleaning for you. And if we look at all the cities they're in, they are all over the country: New York, Georgia, Texas, Colorado, California, Texas, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. So they've got people all over, and they do have some of their own branded trucks, but this is just an example to show you that you can also do this remotely with subcontractors, just like the other examples that were shown there. Remote home service business number 4 is one of the most popular, and that is that home cleaning business. The other ones were some nationwide examples where they have a ton of locations. This is an example of just a small cleaning business that is operating remotely. So they're just using local contractors. When someone books with them, they just send out a local contractor to do that cleaning. There's a lot of people throughout the country who are just running and operating small remote cleaning businesses in their own town or just a few towns in their area. So if you go to bluespringcleaning.com, you can go book now, and they're using a software called Launch 27. I used to use Launch 27 for my business. As I said, I use ZenBooker now, but this does the same thing. So it'll let you book online and send the jobs out to your subcontractors. And a lot of cleaning businesses use Launch 27 as their software. You choose your service, so you choose the size of your house. So if it's a, say, 2,500 square foot house, maybe 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, you can select extras like cleaning inside the fridge or the windows, and your price over here on the right is going up as you're selecting these items. So a first service is going to be a little bit more, because usually cleaners charge a little bit more for the first time because it's a little dirtier. So $554 for the first cleaning, $357 would be for your future services. And you can select how often you want to have it. So if you're doing it every week, the price can go down a little bit. Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. Then you confirm your details, your service address, and then you can do the date that you want to get started. You can fully customize any of these intake forms on all the platforms. So you can say like details about where you'll leave a key, where they can park, and then you can just fully go through and book and pay. I'll send that out to their contractors. Their contractors will come and do the cleaning. The people who clean our house are a remote cleaning business. So they have contractors come and do the cleaning. They do an amazing job. And I talk about this in another video, but a lot of people always bring up, well, what if the contractors try to steal the jobs from you? When you sign up with them, they do have a clause in the contract that says they will take legal action against the contractors if they try to cut them out and take you for a customer for themselves. But also a lot of the contractors, these businesses are sending them a lot of free jobs. They don't want to try to take one customer and risk losing all the business that they're sending their way. So it's a great model. And usually what you want to shoot for in any of these businesses is 50-50. So if it's a $400 job, you're paying out the contractors $200 and the company is making $200 from each job. And as I said, cleaning businesses is one of the most popular businesses to start with this remote model. So there's a ton in a lot of small towns that are run fully remote. And you can get customers through just posting on your local Facebook groups, handing out flyers, just a lot of grassroots marketing that is really beginner friendly. An example of someone doing this for lawn care services is plowsandmows.com. So they do, well, lawn care in the summer months and snow removal and winter services in winter months. So you enter your address and you can pick your lawn size, 1/4 acre to 1/2 acre, your length of your grass, so maybe it's between 5 and 10 inches, and the date that you want to have that service done. Then they will give you a price. So if you want to have it done every 7 days, every 10 days, they'll give you a price. And then it says, do you want to have your yard cleaned up? So you can also add on like debris cleanup, and they'll give you prices for that. But they'll give you 100% upfront price for your lawn care services. They do this with a whole bunch of lawn care services, and you can completely customize the pricing and the services that you want to offer. And then they have contractors in that area that go out and do the lawn care or go out and do the snow removal services, and they take a cut, they pay out the contractors a cut. Remote home service business. Number 6 is a window cleaning business, Orange Window Cleaning. Now, if you've heard of Johnny and Sergio, they also have a YouTube channel where they talk about remote home service businesses. They mostly focus on house cleaning services, but they ran a window cleaning service fully remote using contractors. They sold Orange Window Cleaning, but this is their company, and it was run fully remote using subcontractors. You can go to orangewindowcleaning.com, select the service that you want, residential or commercial, 2-story house, 2,000 square foot house. You can select the number of windows you have, skylights, any specific other types of windows. Then they'll ask for your information and give you an upfront price or an upfront quote, and they'll send contractors out to go do that job. They were making great money running this as 2 young kids doing window cleaning fully remote with contractors. Remote home service business. Number 7 is a carpet cleaning business. Now, lastly, here's an example of a company doing this in the carpet cleaning space. I don't know if they're doing it fully remote, but they've got it set up to the point where you could do a window cleaning or a carpet cleaning service remotely. So you can do book online, and then it'll give you a list of their services. So you can add specific things to your cart. So it's a price per room up to 200 square feet. So if you've got a 400 square foot room, you would add 2. Maybe you got 4 rooms at 200 square feet. Then maybe you've got some stairs. They've also got other things like cleaning of chairs, recliners, sofas. But then once you select all the items you have, so the $360 for what we selected, 4 rooms, some stairs, a hallway, you can continue and then schedule the day that you would like to have that service done. So this is an example how you can offer an upfront price, have people book online, and then send that job out to local carpet cleaning contractors. Just a lot more convenient service that people can do 100% online. Now, those are just 7 examples of some service businesses that you can offer and run remotely. I build out the website, and the software I use for online booking is ZenBooker. I like ZenBooker just because it's clean and modern looking and automatically can send jobs out to your contractors. But there's a lot of options out there. If you want to try ZenBooker, there's a link down below for a 30-day free trial. I am an affiliate of them now. That's not why I recommend them. I've used ZenBooker for years, and I've referred so many people to them that now I am an affiliate of them. Click that link if you want to get a 30-day free trial, but there's a lot of other ones like Jobber, House Call Pro, Launch 27 that you can use to offer upfront pricing and online booking on your website, and then send and manage jobs with your contractors. I also have another video on everything having to do with running a remote home service business, as well as onboarding contractors and everything having to do with managing contractors. So check out those videos as well if you're interested in diving deeper into this model. But essentially, people can go to your website, they can enter their zip code and select the items or the service that they want to have, and it'll come with an upfront price. They can book that service on the website, and then it'll come into your back end. You can send that job out to your contractors automatically in that area. They can accept the job and go do the work. So you're taking all the payment up front, and your contractors aren't dealing with the actual payment. They're just going and doing the service. So it's similar to how kind of Uber operates, but these are just 7 examples. There's a whole bunch of other industries that you can go into and offer upfront prices, and it's a great way to set yourself apart in the home service industry. The home service industry is very outdated these days. There's a lot of back and forth with people calling, you don't answer, they call you back, they come out, estimate a price, send you that estimate, you decide decide if you want to do that job and they have to come back out another time. This just takes away a lot of the back and forth and makes it very simple and modern for people to book your service. And people are willing to pay up to 40% more when presented with an upfront price and the ability to book 100% online. So you're really setting yourself apart, making it easier for customers. People are so accustomed to ordering things online that just makes sense for them to be able to also order their home service online. I run my junk removal company. As I said, we're in over 40 cities nationwide, and I run it just a few hours a week because I have so many systems in place now. So you can really make your home service business extremely efficient and 100% online and remote, so you can run it from anywhere. So I think this is an awesome way for beginners to get into an online business that they can run from their computer from anywhere. As I said, you can do this in a ton of different industries. I hope this gave you an idea of how you can run a home service business remotely and some ideas on industries that you can go into. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As I said, I have other videos diving more into this model in detail. These were just some ideas and examples of businesses that operate this way. But like and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.